This is Show Us Your Shack, a compilation of ham shacks just like yours. We start off with Bob, WA2YDV. He's got a neat little shack. Just have to open the doors. Where Bob's primary radio is an ICOM 706. He also has numerous antennas connected to the balcony at his house. James, W6LG, likes Elecraft. He's got two K3 transceivers, a P3 pan adapter, a KP500 amplifier, and a KAT500 antenna tuner. He also has some old Drake equipment that he recently restored. His primary antennas are two monoband 20-meter beams, and a 10-meter beam as well, not to mention numerous wire antennas, including homemade verticals. James, K8JHR, is a Ten-Tech guy. His station consists of an Orion 2, an Orion 7, and a Ten-Tech amplifier, not to mention a Yaesu DX3000. And in the backyard, it's a 20-meter dipole, as well as a 40/6 off-center fed dipole, and a 15-meter dipole as well, not to mention a 6-meter beam and various wire antennas. Now David, W2ZZA, and his wife Sandy, KC2LGK, are definite ICOM fans, including an IC756 Pro, an IC751, an IC271, and an IC910, just to mention a few. David actually set up a little block diagram, so he knows which goes where. He also has a few antennas in the backyard. Antennas consist of a 6-meter Yagi, a 10-meter vertical, an 80-meter dipole, two G5 RVs, a 70-meter Yagi, a 2-meter Yagi, and numerous vertical antennas. Russell, WA4KCN, and his wife April, KE5RYC, have this nice little setup. The main station consists of an ICOM 7800 and an Alpha 89 amplifier, not to mention the vintage station, which consists mostly of Collins and Swan equipment. In the backyard on 100-foot Roan Tower sits an Optibeam 18-6 with 3 elements on 40. And on the 90-foot tower sits a 4-element, 6-band 40/10 quad. Francis, WV2M, has a really cool setup. It consists of a TS2000, a TS590, and an Elecraft K3. And in the backyard is an MFJ 2990 43-foot vertical, as well as a Ventenna for VHF. William, AB4BJ, has a very cool station as well. The main radio on his station is an ICOM 7851. That's connected to a Step IR, Big IR, Mark III in the backyard. Pat, W2COS, has a Flex 6500, an Elecraft K3 with a pan adapter as a backup rig, as well as an ICOM 7300. For VHF and UHF, he uses a Kenwood 71A. Bruce, W2BAT, has a nice rack-mounted setup, which consists primarily of a Kenwood TS2000, as well as a Fusion repeater. Ken, W3XAF, has quite the mobile operation. On HF, he not only runs the Tar Heel antenna, but he also has a Hustler antenna as well. And then for VHF and UHF, there's a Comet antenna right on the roof. One look inside, and this guy is very serious. Radios consist of a Yaesu 857D, as well as many other radios. Craig, K4IA, runs an Elecraft K3 with an Elecraft KAP500. For his antennas, he uses a Mosley Tiger Ray mounted on the chimney, as well as a Radio Wave Super Loop that's put in some trees. And that is Show Us Your Shack. If you want your shack profiled in an upcoming Show Us Your Shack, send the pictures or video to hamnationvideos at twit.tv. I hope you've enjoyed this video, and 7-3 from N9LVS.